The U.S. Executive Department of Agriculture, otherwise known as the USDA, is a major cabinet-level department. It plays a big role in farming, rural development, environmental research, economics, and teaching others. Abraham Lincoln, who called it the People's Department because it serves everyday people like us. The USDA fulfills functions by giving support to farmers, protect consumers, conserves resources, promotes rural development. Over time, since the beginning, it has grown to help American society and people like me. There are many functions and purposes of the USDA. They support farmers by giving financial assistance, loan money, and disaster relief. They fund technology and research to improve farming ability and flexibility by using a research agency like their own, called the Research, Education, and Economics Mission, also by funding other agencies and partnering with them. Two known agencies that are funded are the Food Quality and the Agricultural Research Service and the National Institute of Food and Agriculture. The USDA ensures food safety and nutrition with the Food and Safety Inspection Service and has them inspect meat, poultry, and egg products. They also oversee programs like the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, which gives food stamps to people in need, and the National School Lunch Program, which gives lunches to schools. To help conserve natural resources and the environment, they use programs like the Environmental Quality Incentive Programs, which give financial and technical help to improve soil, water, air quality, and wildlife habitats. They use the Natural Resources Conservancy Service to promote climate-smart agriculture and resource conservation. They use Forest Service to manage forests and grasslands to protect land, water, air, and conduct research and partner with private landowners and educate people like us. They help promote rural development by giving grants and loans for homes and by building high-speed internet towers to provide more internet access to help grow the economy, more jobs, and educate, in turn, help our businesses grow and broadband access to expand. By doing this, it helps strengthen our rural communities and support community well-being and growth. In 1862, the USDA was created by Abraham Lincoln. The USDA, known as the People's Department, started as a way to help farmers who were supporting the Army during the Civil War by giving them the equipment and seeds they needed, and in turn the farmers gave them data about produce to help them improve and be able to better help the American people over time. In 1887, the Hatch Act was established to host experiment stations and reformed at land-grant colleges and universities. In 1889, President Grover Cleveland signed a law for the USDA to get raised to cabinet-level status for it to better serve the people. In 1914, the Smith-Leather Act was passed to act as an extension act, so land-grant colleges and universities can address rural and agriculture problems and teach the public about agriculture that does not attend an agriculture school or does not have access to one. The New Deal era started by President Franklin Delano Roosevelt used the USDA to help many people during the Great Depression. As a result, the USDA grew bigger than ever before, and the result from this is the Agricultural Adjustment Act in 1933 to help farmers afford their needs in the Great Depression. In 1935, the Soil Conservancy Service was founded to help with soil conservation. The Rural Electrification Act in 1926 to give electricity to rural areas. In the 1950s and the 1960s, concerns started to rise concerning food safety and nutrition. And acts like the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act in 1930 was amended with the Food Additive Amendment to ensure food products are safe. Also, the food stamp in 1964 to provide improved nutrition for low-income homes and strengthen the agriculture and economy. They also helped make a school lunch more accessible, passing the National School Act in 1970. They created Foreign Agriculture Service in 1953 and now is one of the top exporters. They passed the Federal Agriculture Improvement and Reform Act in 1996. The upgrade policy protects exports for exports to go out quicker. In the present day, they are now focusing on adapting the way everything is produced, using new biotechnology to become more sustainable over time. Also, the continuous mission by supporting farmers by keeping up to date about better tools and resources and to feed America and care for our land. Right now, the USDA faces a big number of challenges. Climate change and extreme weather has been a challenge for them because of floods, droughts, and wildfires. One way they are trying to fix it is by doing climate-smart practices. They are facing problems with rural inequality and economic struggles because of employment problems, limited access to services like health care, and internet access. Also, majority of farmers are aging or are experiencing major losses of money, which makes it worrisome for the next generation. That can be faced by giving farmers the money they need to keep going and to push for more young people to be interested in a particular career. Another issue they are facing is food insecurity, even if they have programs to help, because of prices, inability to apply, and not enough help, and programs getting cut off like SNAP. Some ways to face this is lowering food prices over time, making food more accessible by food drives, or giving it straight to them if they can't be mobile enough to get it themselves. They're facing problems with global competition and technological change because of U.S. farmers are dealing with pressure from international trade and shifting global market because they're having income troubles, less opportunities for export and stuff because of less demand in other countries. They can fix this by providing financial aid and stop getting stuff from outside the country and get more from our own farmers. They are also struggling with new technology and regulating lab-grown food. They can have workshops to teach technology to more people and have meetings to form a plan to catch up with other countries on technology and agriculture, improve procedures. They can regulate lab-grown food by making new regulations for it. The USDA was relevant to American society by the USDA is relevant to American society by ensuring food safety and public health, by giving access to safe, affordable, and nutritious food. They support health in public by regulating dietary regulations and running school meal programs. Also to economic and environmental stability by strengthening the part agriculture has in the economy by being a cornerstone. Also by encouraging sustainable farming over time to protect our natural resources for generations to come. They support social equity and innovation by supporting small family-owned farms and agriculture businesses. Also by leading research in agriculture, science, renewable energy, and climate resilience. The USDA means a lot to me because it impacts my everyday life because of their programs affect the food I eat and the products I buy. Their food inspection and nutrition programs also affect me by making sure my food is safe, healthy for me. I also feel connected to it because of their ethical and civic connection. They reflect values of fairness, sustainability, and public service, which sets an example for how we should serve others, and show how the government can make a good difference in people's lives. They connect my daily life to the land and the people who cultivate it. They encourage me to support responsible food choices, environmental stewardship, and serve others. From when it was founded until now, the USDA continues to sustain the nation's food, supply, economy, and environment, even as it faces new challenges every day. As we look to the future, the USDA's mission to do right and feed America remains one of the most important goals for a strong and healthy America.